Well, New Year's resolutions can often be too easy to break. So what about intentions, not resolutions? The Chief Joy Curator at May You Know Joy Incorporated, Adrienne Enns, joins us with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Now, we're not saying that resolutions are a bad thing, because they do work for some people, but sometimes intentions are kind of an easier way to ease into change.
Absolutely. I never want to dismiss resolutions because we have to do what works for us, right? So if that works for you, amazing. But I think what we've all seen and experienced is that sometimes resolutions can come from this place of like, I have to do this. I'm not good enough. And we put this pressure on ourselves, and it's really unpleasant. And so with intentions, it's really about creating. So, if I look at my life and the various aspects of it, like, what do I really want to create for myself? And what are simple steps that I can take each day to help cultivate that? So the other part of this is by doing things simply and consistently and intentionally, we're really mindful about the actions that we're taking, and it becomes integrated into our life. So it just becomes something that we do. And this is a lot more healthy and sustainable.
So give me an example of what you would do. What would you intend to do?
So, for example, one of the biggest New Year's resolutions that we can think about is like dieting or exercise, all of which are great. So, but what if your intention was to create greater well-being? So you just like coming at it from a place of, I really want to be on my own side. What intentional steps could I take today to connect to my greatest well-being? So maybe that is getting out for a walk. Maybe it's hydration. Maybe it's modifying your diet. But well-being could also be taking a rest. It could be connecting with people. We all need social connection right now. So really getting in touch with yourself and thinking about what is going to cultivate my greatest well-being, and then start. The key is you gotta do it. You've got to take these steps and integrate them. And sometimes they can almost seem too simple that we don't even get started, but I'm encouraging you to try.
So a good example is like maybe giving yourself more sleep. So maybe, putting that phone away. So, disconnecting that way and putting the phone away before you go to bed so that you're not like looking at it. It's not kind of stealing your sleep kind of thing, right?
Absolutely. So it's a perfect example because you're creating time, right? You're thinking rest would really benefit me. So it's a perfect example because what are the simplest things I can do? So maybe I put my phone away. Maybe I have a practice at night where the phone's away even a half hour before I go to bed, and I'm taking a bath, or I'm reading, or I'm doing something else to relax myself. And when we do this consistently, it really becomes a healthy practice.
Right. We've got about 30 seconds left, but you've got all kinds of kind of helpful ways. You've got cards, you've got a workbook, the ways people can get started and then continue with intentions.
Yes, I've created all of these because at a difficult time in my life when I needed to get started, I just needed simple, accessible tools that are inspiring and beautiful and that we want to include in our day. So all of these are things that people can really integrate, whether it's reading the book or pulling a card each morning to set an intention. And for those who want to take a deeper dive, there is the workbook and a beautiful membership for people who want the accountability and community.
Okay, and we'll get all those links up on chch.com just a little bit later today. Adrienne, lovely to see you again. Happy 2020.
Thank you for having me.
21.
Yes, have a good day.